You are all Yogis. And there should not be controversy between you. You should all think of the same thing. Isn't it? I feel sorry, so many standing outside. Come in, come in. Can you move the piano behind?
Can we move forward slightly so that everyone can sit down? Can we all shuffle forward, please?
I'm happy to see all of you here. May God bless you. Today in the shop there was a lady. She came and she wanted to have a realization and she got it. Got it very well. See, now it depends on. There are many who are searching, but you have to contact them and bring them forward. Now, I don't know, if you want to take a hall, you have to pay for it. But is this just to save money? You are so many, and you can afford to have a hall, all of you sitting there, and I feeling comfortable. After all, you are all Yogis, all brothers and sisters. And you don't mind any inconvenience. But if we can make something convenient, we should do it. With so many, you could have got a hall.
We have one big hall at a place called Balmoral. It's about 1 hour's drive from here, and everyone can fit inside the big hall. So it's a little distance from here, Shri Mataji. It's about 1 hour's drive. Everyone can fit there.
Correct. It would require your traveling to that place. In order to not to give you trouble to travel, they all came here. Otherwise,
No. I have no trouble. I have come all the way from India. For my convenience, you take no such a note. See, wherever you are, wherever you have the program, I'll go there. As long as possible, I will definitely go. These days, life is much more comfortable. But when I was working in the villages, I used to go on the bullock cart. We've got photograph. You can see on the bullock cart to go for miles together. I knew I had to do all that. If I have to get Yogis, I have to work that way. And I was quite prepared. I never felt any exhaustion with it, never. On the contrary, after I meet you all, I feel so happy. Now, is there somebody who has problems? Anybody who has problems.
No one.
Mataji, you've blessed us all. We're all blessed, Shri Mataji, to be Sahaj Yogis. We don't have any problems, Shri Mataji. We're with you. There are no problems.
Shri Mataji, I have problems.
What did she say?
I do have problems.
She's saying she has a problem, Shri Mataji. This lady is saying she has a problem.
What is she saying?
I said I do have a problem.
She's saying she has a problem. She has a problem, Shri Mataji.
What is that?
What is your problem?
Alcohol is a big problem in my family, Mother.
She's saying she has, in her family, there's a problem with alcohol.
Huh?
Alcohol in her family, Shri Mataji, is a problem. It's causing problems for her.
Tell me what is the problem?
Alcohol, drinking.
शराब पीते, alcohol. इनके घर में लो.
They are not in Sahajog?
No, no, Shri Mataji.
Why not? You are the mother
Yes.
And my husband.
of the children?
I have 2 children, yes. Teenage children.
Huh?
The children are the Sahaj Yogis, your children?
No, the 2 older children, no.
How many children you have?
4.
4 children, Shri Mataji.
4 children. They are not Sahajogis.
Only my 2 young ones.
2 young children in Sahaj Yoga, and the 2 older ones are not in Sahaj Yoga. And the husband not in Sahaj Yoga.
Surprising. But here the family system is good compared to, say, in England, where the family breaks after some time. At least here it's much better. If they have a complete realization, they will have to come. They are not complete, just halfway. They drink,
Yes, Shri Mataji.
that's the point. After coming to Sahajog, you cannot drink. And that must be the reason they don't want to come. But you give them bandhans and beat them with shoes. Who are those? Your mother, father?
My mother, my father, yes. My good friends, they take realization, but they don't stay as Sahaj Yogis.
Because they drink.
Yes, Shri Mataji.
See now. All your countries have indulged into drinking. All over Europe, you see. And it's a little fight. Because for them drinking is their life. And they can't get out of it. But we have ways. We have to give them bandhans. If you give them bandhans, all of you put together, then they cannot run away. Bandhan has to be given. All of you should give bandhan. That's how they have worked out in India. And India is, you know how Sahaja Yoga is strong there. The reason is if they find parents are not coming or maybe children are not coming, whatever it is, they all work it out by giving them bandhans. But first thing, you should regularly come to Sergio. Regularly. It is not halfway. That today you come and then you don't come. That's not proper. You cannot progress. You have to come to the programs, all of you, regularly. Because realization is not an easy thing. Nobody had it before. Now you have made it. Hang up. One every great problem is bring them and they don't want you. Give and not serve. This problem. So you don't like it. I don't serve. You think I think so you be there and you are fish. I'm sure more. You are decide to the best problem of Europe. But it was nothing. I press of who can depend and they can do whatever they like. And some of the Sahaj Yogis have lost their parents at a very early age. Very early age. Also, they had parents who had heart attacks. All kinds of attacks. Not only heart, but any other disease they get. It's very funny, which they don't understand how important it is to get your realization. So you should try to talk to them that what is the aim of your life. You must ask them, what is the aim of your life? You want to die or you want to live? First question. If they say they want to die, you should be polite. Make a fun. So they will realize that they're stupid who are drinking and they are slaves. Slaves of drinking. They are not drinking because they are free people. Because they drink, they die. And die very fast. The complication of the society is so much that I have seen people who were rich, who had nice children, but they have lost their parenthood. They have lost the children. And they have no money also. They are on the street. Drinking is the best way to waste all your money. They think that when you say don't drink, you are interested in their money. Maybe. God knows what they think, because I don't understand the psychology of people who drink. There are some booths, I think, who give them ideas like this. And they cannot give up drinking. Very wrong. Where, in what book, I mean like Bible or any book is said that drinking is good? Did Christ drink? They will follow Christianity. They will follow Christianity and not follow Christ. It's like that. Christ never drank. His parents didn't drink. Now what makes them think that they have a right to drink? Especially for Christians. Stupid they are if they think that drinking is their right. And then they have problems with drinking. Perhaps you know what problems there are. You can find out what happens when people are drunk. What happens to them? Where do they go? What is their position? you can find out their friends. Where are they? What are they doing? How are they living? You will be amazed that they are already on their way out. If you show your wisdom to them with assertion, they will be coming around. You have to tell them. There's nothing to feel shy about it. You have to tell them what happens with drinking. What is so great about it? Europe's problem is drinking. First. The second problem is parenthood. Parents don't understand the responsibility of their children. That all their lives they are going to be children of yours. And you have to look after them. There is no way of getting it out. First of all, why should you have children? And if you have children, you have to jolly well look after them. But I have seen that in Europe people are really stupid. They don't understand this simple fact that if we cannot look after ourselves, who will look after our children? Very irresponsible. Also the society is such that in the society also they just believe in drinking. All of them. Indians who do not drink in India, here they come and drink. When they come here, then they think it is something ideal and they drink. I have known many like that who came abroad and started drinking. So this is the big problem. You should openly talk about it to everyone. That what is drinking is stupidity, to become stupid by paying for it. You have to pay and you have to become mad. Just imagine. If you make fun of it and if you can tell them the truth, I'm sure they are always intelligent. They will understand. But you should all the time tell them. The third problem is that here it is, till you are an adult, you are away and free. I can't understand. You are born from your parents. And how do you become free after 18 years or whatever age it is? How can that be? It's like a tree producing fruits and the people take away their fruits and eat it. We are not trees. We are human beings. We can't behave like trees which do not show any interest in their children after certain cutting has happened. But it's very surprising. See, for us Indians, it's absolutely surprising that they can forget about their own children. How can they do it? You have got writers who have written stories and they have written so many things here that how can parents be stupid like that? Whatever may be your father or mother, they may be poor or rich, whatever it is, they are your parents. And parents are there to look after you. The stupid thing is that they make the child look after himself. When he is 18 years of old, he earns of his own and the parents, all right, go ahead. They want to shirk all the responsibility. Never heard of such a thing. This is a very recent fashion. When Abraham Lincoln was there, did it happen like that? Did it happen with Christ? That mother gave him up and said, all right, go ahead and get yourself crucified. How can parents behave like this? They have no heart, that they have no love for their own children. India may not be that rich, but people are loving their children. Children also here do not listen to their parents because parents don't look after them. So can you imagine a society, a religion or whatever you may call, people have no connection with each other. But in Sahaja Yoga we are all connected. We are all one. And we want to be together with all our so-called differences. We are Indians, we are Africans, we are English, but we are all Sahajogis. And this is what you have to tell them, that what kind of friends you have. They just come here for drinking and go away. They'll not even stand by you. But our friends are our dear friends. Sahajogis sometimes make mistakes, doesn't matter. But they are Sahajogis. And they are one and they help each other. See how many countries have come together in Sahaja Yoga and they have such friendship with each other that you may not have with the people of born on the same side of the earth. You won't recognize each other. It's horrible. I tell you, I am sometimes surprised the way parents don't think much of their parents. Parents do not think that they are parents, and the children don't think that we are children of these parents. I don't know what has done that. It's the money, as they say, it's the money. Money they earn. All right. So what do you do with that money? Make yourself miserable and make everyone miserable? You don't even respect money because when you drink, how much money you waste? Does it go for any help? Then drinking, it's here. I was surprised. Many have given up, luckily have given up and are happy. It's one thing that in Europe, drinking is a big social event. And everybody thinks they must drink, otherwise they are not human beings. They have to become mad, otherwise they are not. Now the parents will understand if you join together. You can bring them around. There are people who have done like that. All the Sahajogis together have managed to bring the old Johnnies to Sahaja Yoga. When they will see that you are happy, you don't tell lies, and you are honest, and you are humble. What more do you want? But they will go to church, call themselves Christians, and behave like Satan. See their behavior. They don't even care for their children because they have certain habits they have developed. Why can't you give up those bad habits? This is the point you should ask your parents. Why don't you give up this dirty stuff which is just making you mad? Drinking makes people mad, I tell you, and all their value system is lost. Whatever you may be, whatever your education, all is useless if you take to drinks. You have no personality after that. Nothing is yours. The way you behave. And when people get drunk, to see how they behave in a funny manner. So just detest it and tell your parents you don't like drinking. You don't want you to drink. Why do you drink? You can tell them. Why do you drink? Because by drinking they become mad. It is better to get a certificate from madhouse. You Saj Yogis now realize this is madness. And you have to tell them that we think that you are all mad who sit down and drink. What do you want? Drinking, what does it give you? First of all, you must seek peace of your mind. That's not possible if you drink. Have you heard of somebody who has peace of mind because he drinks? When he dies, maybe. So it is to be told to them frankly. Why do you drink? What is the need to waste all the money? Mostly I've seen they drink because they are so ignorant that they don't know there's a higher life and better life by which you can control your body, control everything. Once they come to know, they will realize this drinking makes you a slave. They are slaves, you see. And when they tell you something, you should say, we don't want to listen to slaves. You are all slaves. There's no harm in telling like this. We are slaves and we don't want to listen to slaves. You see, in India, I don't know, somehow we have solved the problem. People don't drink so much. Because from the very beginning, there the drinking is regarded as a very bad thing. If a girl knows that the fellow drinks, she will never marry. So, society doesn't accept drinking as a good thing. While your society is no society, because there is no friendship, there is no understanding, and they don't think of improving the life. What do they think? They are very selfish and they think of themselves. Selfishness in the sense that becoming mad is very great selfishness. They become mad and go on becoming more mad, and it is a sickness. You should tell them that this is sickness. You are sick people already. We don't want to follow you. Don't be rude, but you should tell them. Drinking is sickness. You say, I said it. I don't mind. Have you seen a man who is drunk? What do you think of them? They are more than mad people. People are mad because something gone wrong. But these are mad because they have been drinking. So you have to tell them you are all mad. You are going to ruin your country. So many things I have seen what happens in the West. My own experience. See, I am working in Maharashtra, working in India, in different places. But there is no problem with them when they are realized souls. But here with realized souls also I find problem. There is no problem in India if there is realized souls. They are purely realized. And here there are problems even with the realized people. Here there are some Yogis who made illegal money. They are Yogis, I know for definite, but they have done like that. They have been saved, but not in the heaven. They work it out, save themselves. But everything happens. Some people say, Mother, we drink very little. But why? Very common. Very little we drink. But why? Why do you want to drink and waste your money? First of all, wasting your money. It's very sad that all people who are so well educated, so well off, become so mad. They don't understand. And if your parents are drinking, they are mad. You have to treat them like mad people. Then they will realize. You should tell them off that you want to waste all your money in drinking. In India, we have that way very strong surgery. They break the bottles if they come in the house. Or what they do, break the anything. The parents become, funny because they can't understand what is happening to these children. But they are Yogis, so they don't like it and they just throw them out. There is no humbleness needed with the mad people. You have to see that they give up their drinking. Very important. And not to feel shy about it. If you correct your parents, you correct the whole nation. So you all have to work it out. Discuss among yourselves and tell, oh, my father drinks a lot. So you ask your friend to come and put him right. You can make fun of them. They are mad. Do not take them seriously. They are mad. Have pity on them. And work it out that way. You have so many friends together. Drinking is the curse in the West. And how it has come, I think some satanic force has worked. They never used to drink so much before. No. Now, I don't know. We walk on the street and you find so many of them walking along. So Saj Yogis should see that they don't drink themselves and don't allow anybody to drink. Your father, mother, brothers. You have to tell them you are all mad. Go to some madhouse. Once you tell them, they will realize. It's only you who can correct them. I may do anything, but first of all, these people should give up drinking, now. You have lot of strength as Saj Yogis, and you have to work out on your parents. How many of your parents are drinking? Raise your hands. Your parents also? Oh, pray. We were there. Just imagine. You should all oppose their drinking openly. You should say, I don't like to talk to people who drink. Like that. You go on and you will be surprised they'll come round. It is absolutely depending on you. If your parents are drinking, you have to take a very strong view. And you have so many other friends also to help you. Make fun of them. Somebody should copy as to how they behave after drinking, how they walk. You should not insult them, but to copy them. Once they will know there is no respect and care for the parents, they'll be all right. But even if they drink, you are not so much bothered. You are not bothered as they say if they are drinking. But you should say that you are all mad. Where will you be going? What will happen to you? You can talk like elderly people with them. And also see that they don't have friends who drink. If they have friends like that, you better tell the friends. You see, it's not only you get responsibility and you get your realization, but it is your absolute responsibility that you improve your parents and improve your brothers and sisters. You have to boss over them. And you have to tell them. Nothing to feel shy. Because they are mad, Very important for Sahajogis. My experience is this, that there are Sahajogis in the West who are born, who get realization, who are very good, who are excellent. I don't have to say anything. But they are humble before their parents. You try to show that you don't like it. If they are drinking, don't sit there. Get out of that place. You should try to denounce the whole thing. There's no harm. If somebody says harsh word, you fight it back. But what about all these drunkards who are sitting and drinking? You have to tell them all. It's only you who can improve your society. I'm here to tell you. But you people are very subdued. How many of you fight with the parents? Tell me. Raise your hands. Hardly any. You are afraid of them, these drunkards? They should be afraid of you and hide themselves somewhere. If there are bottles in the house, you break them. Of course. You throw them away, break them. That's how you have to fight them. How did we manage the British to go away from India? By protesting. By protesting their domination. That's all. Simple. And they went away. Can you imagine? There was no war, nothing, and they all left us. Because they say it is cold, that's why we drink. No need. There is no need to drink for that. I know so many Indians, so many of them, they don't drink. They have never seen such a cold country. Now so many Russians, they don't drink. Very cold country, Russians. And they don't allow their parents also to drink, Russians. They are very brave. The way they fought, you know how Hitler was trying to dominate them. And they got all the power. So the Russians are not so, I should say, fashionable. You are Russian, huh? That I can say.
And Ukraine leader.
Agree. Russians are very, very brave people. And they have fought their parents. And now in Russia we have such a lot of Sahajogis. It may happen that Russia will become whole, realized soul. While here the great people who think no end of themselves would be all ending up in the lunatic asylum. So today's my lecture, remember that you have every right to oppose your parents if they are drinking. What they think that you want all the money, that's why. But you should say, we don't want your money. So now if you are a leader, and there are who are leading, you should remember if you are opposing your parents. What do you care? Russians are very brave, I must say. They have told their parents off, even authorities. Why? Because they are communists, is it that? No. Because they are free-minded people. After all, you are all Yogis. And what right they have got to dominate you? They have no right. They are drunkards. How can they dominate you? You tell them you are drunkards, don't talk. No harm. You have to fight. You have to fight your parents, very important. I am with you. May God bless you. They will fight for democracy, this, that. It's all democracy. What is their democracy? When they drink, what business they have got to dominate you? Who are they? Drunkards? Put them down. You have to now fight. The time has come, too much time you have spent and tolerated them. What have they done? Nothing. I must say Russians are very clever and very brave. Yeah. You know how they made Hitler run away? Man like Hitler ran away from there. How did they manage? Because basically they are honest and brave. So we do not drink, so why should we be cowards? Only the drunkards can be cowards. You are not drunkards, so you should be brave and tell your parents and improve your family life. Here I find the family life is so horrible. Parents are funny, mothers are funny. How can they be? How can you be their children? You should say that we are ashamed to be children of drunkards. They will realize. Russians have given up drinking. Those who are Yogis, they have given up completely. I don't know what has made them like that. They are neither interested in money or position or anything. Yogis. The Indians have got a heritage, but they come to England, they start drinking. They think people don't drink because they are not free. What is the idea? If you are free, you should be able to drink. You should become mad. That's freedom, isn't it? Now you can tell them you are mad. You are drinking, so you are mad. Tell them I have said it. All right, now are you convinced? No. Everybody is getting vibrations. Is there somebody who is not getting? Please raise your hand. See how collective you are and how powerful. But I have seen that Sir Yogis are so afraid of their parents that they group together like two cowards. You should be brave and tell them off. You have got the power to do that. If you can change your parents, you have done a big job to them. What else can you do for them? If the parents are changed, you have done a big job. What do you say? You have two minds. You take 2, 3 Sir Yogis and beat them nicely. Otherwise they beat in any case after drinking. With drinking they do. It's very sad. You all are free country people, but you have to fight. Without the fight it won't work out. So I want you all to meet each other and have complete sense that you are Sir Yogis. That means you are being blessed by God and you are a representative of God. And you are not going to take to these dirty things. Respect yourself. Respect. You can tell your parents, we cannot respect you if you drink. Tell them. You can tell them, I have said so. Look at Christ, how he fought. Huh? What sort of Christians they are? Drinking, drinking, drinking. But in India, why don't they drink? They don't drink. They just live without drinking and they are doing well. I think you take from me that courage to fight your parents. Next time when I come, I don't want to see anybody saying that the parents don't listen. When they are drunk, you can hit them with the spoon. Even in Russia they drink quite a lot. But those who have got realization don't drink. At any rate, they don't drink. That's why I think communism is good, because they have so much courage. With all this democracy, you are all becoming demons, nothing but demons. So today I take your promise that you will manage your parents well. Thank you very much. Anybody has any problems? You tell me.
Mother, in my school there are many students whose family they drink and they're all split up.
You tell them, I have told you. You break their bottles. You see the bottle and break it. Then you see. We have done that in India. You know, when we were asking for independence, the children, they used to break their bottles. With the bottles in, you can never enjoy your freedom. You break it. We shouldn't insult them, but you can break the bottles, all right?
Shri Mataji, thank you for thank you for coming tonight and talking to us tonight. Thank you.
May God bless you.